A year later, we're back.
How is your family? How is it?
Our campsite from last year, we got it back. Alan taking off to go take care of a little natural business there. Beautiful countryside here. Interesting though that things seem to stay the same no matter how long it takes. It's the kind of thing what Colorado is. That is the stick that Alan said, I hope it's there next year when we're back. And it is. And our fireplace that we made last year, still there. The things that didn't stay the same are the Alan's truck. It's now running on a 3-inch soft ride suspension system. Power steering, so he's definitely going to be in a better seat. There's Tim and Tom.
Stop! I haven't showered yet.
Homestead. Dennis trying desperately to get some caffeine, and Sherry indulging in some caffeine. Important to notice, and that's why I'm focusing on here, is the fact that Sherry is having... It's important that we notice that we focus in on Sherry's hair. She is having a bad hair day. Probably one of the worst of her life, and it is looking pretty nappy. There's no doubt about it. Tim wearing his hat there that says Chevy. Now, we've been trying to tell him that Ford rules up here that Chevys are not capable of doing anything. Tommy Samurai is running on 88.5 springs now, and some better shocks. He has 3-bar disconnects and one size larger in stock tire. Grill guard with driving lights. My Samuel's essentially the same, except that it's running this year a locker in the rear. Another note is the fact that it's running a Jacobs ignition. So the two things that we talked about last year with Alan and what were things we wanted to do before we came back pretty much have been done. Our beautiful little mountain valley. A little snow up there on the ridge. Wonderful little streams.
Bert? Hey, babe.
Hey, gorgeous.
This is so cool.
We're finding gold, we think. Of course, we know it's pyrite, but it's an awful lot of fun believing it's gold. That's the tip of red cone up there.
I got snow on my shoes.
You do?
I do.
I bet.
Can't pour me 5 minutes?
Sure. There he goes. You're so close. Casey needs to climb up this rock. I'm not sure why. believe he's got a couple wheels off the ground there. Ooh, let's see if we can take a peek here. Yeah, I think so. What a nut. Was that fun?
Absolutely.
Mrs. Riead takes naps on occasion, so every once in a while I get to have a little break of my very own. And I think it's interesting, sometimes what you think is a pretty just boring trail turns out to be an interesting climb. This is another mine shaft that we found here. Actually, I should say I found. And Dennis will appreciate this, but this particular trail was very similar to Mary Murphy's. Very narrow, very rocky, requires low gears and patience. This is inside a mine shaft that I'm in right now. This is looking out the mine shaft. Pieces of old equipment down there. It's the old track right here. That leads to the mine shaft. Old chute.
Very tough hill. A lot tougher than it looks. There he goes. Hopefully he's gonna come back and get me.
Yeah, ain't it? The nameplate says Red 450.
Data plate says Thornburg.
On camera?
Man, they've got 2 sets of springs.
It's a really heavy roll bar, isn't it?
Really heavy truck.
Those are leaf springs. Armstrongs.
Peakmaster. Okay, that's part of it right there.
There's part of the hood right there.
That might be your date right there. Hold on. What's it say?
No, this is Pierce. Hey, Donnie. What did that blue box is over here?
Smelter. See all the sawdust? That's from carpenter ants.
Huh. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it is. Let me go check that out.
All the rails.
Do you have a flashlight, Don?
No, I sure don't. Actually, we're doing really good. It's amazing how much
You can see.
we can see here.
I guess once you get past that certain point here, because I can't see anything.
Where the sunlight is.
Yeah.
Look at these. It's over the water.
Give you an idea just how cool it is in here. What you see every so often is my breath. It's really pretty damn cold in here.
It goes in ways, doesn't it?
Oh man, it's deep. This one's real deep. But see, it's been caving in right there.
What's that?
It has been caving in. Just gonna do a I want to know where in the hell the trailer was at.
Might not have one on it.
Well, that's a big old heavy duty piece of metal. 1/4 inch thick steel.
That right there.
It's up here. You still have the railroad ties left.
There's some more of the truck right there.
Far back to the. Oh, look at that. This is what?
That's probably drain water and stuff out, and to pump water in. We're in here relatively deep. Not too bad, but we're in here deep.
Quite deep.
I thought you were ready to hit your pumpkin. You were sliding sideways.
This is pretty rough stuff here, so it's not too terribly uncommon to, you know, for a vehicle to stall out. I mean, it's real easy to do.
You got murder squirrels running across back and forth too.
Alan's trying out his new Skyjacker 3-inch soft ride, power steering, and just really amazing what this suspension will do. It's true that suspension's at least 50% of your traction.
Up control.
Like an Arrowhead here, and I figured that none of us needed a flat tire up here.
Hey, we're bumping around just a little bit.
And I said let off of it when we got up next to it.
Oh, you hit the red button and let go of it. They'll say record, and you hit the red button again. So you didn't record anything.
Well, see, I had to let go of it because of,
You gotta let go of it.
do I let go of the red button to record?
Yeah. What's it say now?
Oh, okay, it still says record. Okay.
It's recording.
I didn't know that. I thought you were supposed to hold down the whole time.
There we go. There's a parking space up there.
Damn, Alan, just throwing out.
You don't have to pull.
Any concern you might have a power problem, might get off this one.
I have to what?
Are you still recording?
What'd you say?
Right now? Yeah. He said this gets real steep and real loose. You may have a power problem up here.
This is the end of the trail.
Yeah, we know. We're at the end of it anyway. You guys may have to just walk up this last leg.
My emergency brake for safety, but the SLB wouldn't turn loose.
record symbol.
Okay, Tom, do your thing.
What?
Play drums.
I didn't get it last time.
Some cable. What's the story about the cable?
Look at the stack and look at the bolt holes in it.
They're all getting out to look at it.
I got evidence to say that I was here.
Like leather.
Patent arithmetic. Not something.
We stay out of them because every once in a while they do collapse.
And all that stuff ready.
The guys will just look at it and say they will fully appreciate
I'll swing up to the
So they're
mountain.
going to say it's rough, but they really won't know how good it is.
Hey, look way up there, guys.
What? Oh, you talking about the mine up there?
Hey, we've been there.
Oh, that's one we were at, isn't it? Yeah.
Been there, done that. This is for you. This is a sea of blue. Wonderful sea of blue for you. Here's some tracks off a snowcat. Oh, these ceilings are about 6.5 foot, 7 foot ceilings.
Which is typical.
Sort of skid. Must have had an engine or something mounted on it because there's a press wheel. Tim, why don't you point at that press wheel there? Right there.
Still moves.
It still moves. Get around over here so we can get a better look. Well, right now we are waiting on Alan and Dennis to get up this trail because Donnie and I strayed off to explore another trail. We figured out that I haven't used in probably a good 10 years. It's got a pretty good view on it. Yeah, Donnie's attempting to climb back onto the original trail. This is the trail that we strayed away on. Dennis and Alan have already passed. It really pays to have a locker. Just a little too loose for me to climb. Looks like Alan's wanting to try it now.
wood, nails. All right. That's where the lock is. Lower the wheelbase.
Are you laughing?
What do I have beside me? Can I back out of here? Can I over? You what? Get over here. Get over here and film the boy. Does this stretch pretty good, Dad? Oh my God! Get over here and do it right. That's not too bad. Look. What the hell? Tires on the ground? Well, you got your bump stops hitting. You mean we got tires off the ground or not on the ground? We got tires, all 4 tires are touching. Unbelievable. Alan, this way. Why can't I go down? You're going to tip if you do that. Oh, really? What do you want me to do then?
Right.
Hey, Don. Before they go get me right here, look at the suspension.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm trying to hear.
Tim, come here for a minute. Before he goes anywhere.
No.
Blocker? Shit, man. Sorry. I gotta tell you.
That's Alan's suspension day. Him and Donnie spent hours and hours working.
Like an acre. You're gonna see her parking truck. No, I can shut it off.
Yeah, that's called suspension bind. Well, we're getting a good close-up on Alan's.
Who'd have thunk it? I come up here and after all of that stuff.
Tom, get out of the way. Where you going anywhere? Okay.
Oh, you're saying I can't roll this thing off here?
I'm all afraid of you tipping. You haven't even got to the steep part yet.
Man. It made my underwear crawl.
Do I got a wheels off the ground?
Nope. See, right now Donnie's building a bridge, so we can finally get Alan out of here because if he'll do this, he go over and over and over. He wouldn't like that very much.
You need this? Put underneath this tire.
Captured all that on that lovely little camera.
Spin it around. Fat in that way. Fat in that way. Don't hit Tim with the camcorder.
Oh,
Oh man. Right here? Yeah. Yeah, underneath there. Good. Put it right next to the other one.
That's right. That's right.
just who do you think you are?
He-Man.
Okay.
All right, Alan. I want you to turn your wheel this way.
You mean like this?
Hold on.
This
Now I
is
think
Tom's head. Yeah, my way, Tom.
the angle you got is probably pretty good.
That's the suspension system.
This is Tom's lice.
All right.
That's a hole inside
Come
of
on
Alan's bed.
I'm just gonna go ahead and let it roll.
I don't think you're gonna be able to roll over it. You're gonna have to power over it.
What are you doing?
Like a tick.
Huh?
Like a tick.
Thomas, don't do that on these rocks, Tom!
Hey, careful, careful, careful! Somebody's
I know,
gonna
I know.
break the damn tailbone.
Not on these rocks, babe.
Yeah, come on back. Hey, I need concentration here, guys. You gotta go. Keep your wheel turned like this a little bit. The other way.
That's the better way to do it.
Yeah, I got you.
Redneck.
Come on back.
Gives a whole new definition to
We
the
built
name
you a bridge.
Redneck.
Okay, stop for a moment.
Your wedgies.
And that's me.
Alright, come on back.
That's my wheel.
Hang it in there.
Yeah, we're gonna break some wood there in a second.
Freaking simply marvelous.
Come on over before we lose it. Okay.
Okay, let's go get another close-up on the suspension.
Stop here for a moment to make sure I don't have a... You're gonna be okay. Turn your wheel. Yeah, turn your...
It got out. Uh-oh.
Shoot.
Uh-oh.
Go. You're working just real fine.
Oh man.
Hey, back.
Try to come on back.
My wheel's okay?
Yeah, you're fine.
You're 80 years old. They're gonna be out here for you. Do you realize that?
We're just gonna couple
Straight
guys.
back?
You want me to pull your tailgate down so you can see?
You'll get heaven. You be sitting down. Hey, you're 80. Look at it. Let's keep going. Let's keep forward. We'll see your face.
Straight back, Alan. Straight back.
I'm looking over an old bulldozer up here. It's really neat.
I can't wait to see it. I'm anxious to get out of this situation.
I got a little 200cc motorcycle that make this look like a piece of cake.
Shut up!
Alright. Come on, Tim. Load up. Here, get back in there. Thank you, guys.
Well, next on Colorado, we'll look at the big orange bulldozer at the top of the hill.
No, it would have hit about that way.
Well, we're back. And we're looking at old mine,
Man, it would have been nice.
everything else. But that's Tom. That's Tom again. That's Tom sideways. And that's Tom upside down. Tom at an angle.
So it gets me in. I went to all the trouble to disconnect the blade,
Isn't that pretty?
and that's where it stayed.
And that's Alan. So Alan, how did you enjoy your climb up the hill?
I don't think you can pull me up any easier than I can.
Here's the back.
Yeah, Sherry, get out of my way. We can look at the bulldozer.
Yeah, they have this thing set on a block here.
Yes, it's a bulldozer.
Working on it, just gave up on it. Forget it. Winter could have come on too. No, I mean, they were working on this thing.
Yeah, because here's all your shifting link you should feel up here for the shifter.
Come back here. So we're back to the bulldozer.
Well, they're really neat because you see this.
Bulldozer's pretty neat. I'm thinking the motor looks like a one off a Minneapolis Moline with the two valve covers, the split head.
This is right here.
It has an Edison, an AC, and a Champion spark plug in it. I don't know what the other one is because it's broken off. So you can tell somebody's disconnected the blade. So it's one massive blade. But so far, Tom, out of the way.
Don't film me because I don't like to be on camera.
Well, it's got a 3-speed forward plus a neutral and a reverse.
Get up there, Sherry.
Get up there right now, right now.
Belt drive for the back.
Yeah. This is
Sitting there, it ain't no
I
place
can't
to
figure
sit,
out what the name is
boys.
on it.
Yeah, the only thing is I can only see any research on it.
That's
You gotta
Donnie.
get clear up in it. You gotta sit like
But there's no place to sit.
like you act like
And there's no place like home.
act like you sit.
pretend like
Damn
it.
Damn
Guys,
it.
see the brakes back here?
on?
Yeah.
It's got the video on.
It stinks in here, guys.
Some bad
Lots of
things.
old oil in here.
Just sit down, Sherry.
Just pretend like you're sitting down.
What?
Stay down.
Get everybody out of my way. I'm trying to videotape her.
No, don't sit on that shifter.
There's the motor.
Run that right up your butt. That hurt. No.
I guess
Yeah,
I
get on
can
the foot now.
As you can tell, somebody has shot a hole in the block.
Okay, I'm done.
How many of these will be
Do it.
shooting with the lens closed?
Oh, no, you can't.
The operator. Yeah, Tim, you need to get it from back here too. Otherwise we get a little
I'll
better
tell you
shot.
what, let's not take too much time because this really hurts.
Everybody clear out for a
It's
second.
an Alice Chalmers.
Tim, you got to get back
Is
there.
now?
It's an Alice Chalmers.
That's what I
It's
thought.
Just like that
Too
one
many
down.
reeds talking at once.
Yep, there's the AC right there.
Hurry up, you guys. This is
I
really
need
pinching
to
my
have,
ass.
1 second here.
That's Sherry.
What? What?
Tim?
Look at Ellen.
You need to get back and get her so you can see that she's on a Caterpillar rather than just sitting on a seat.
It's not Caterpillar, it's an Alice Chalmers. Get it right.
Timmy, everybody else, I get one still. So you can work with
Okay, I don't know what to do now. Everybody's telling me to do everything.
We're gonna.
I'll share
I'm totally screwed up now.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. We got to.
Oh, my hair being piled
You
up.
bounce good. Hey, look how unbelievably simple this hookup is for the blade. Hey, Don. You know, you were talking about
That's because it's Alice Chalmers. Best tractors in the world.
this pin.
You have to get it from Donnie, she'll have to get that picture from me. I thought this was hers.
Guys, let's don't do the snow thing again.
If you look right there,
Sure, you want to go stand?
it says Alice Chalmers on it.
You want to go stand in the snow? Okay, Donnie, she's going to take one more picture of Sherry in the snow.
I'm believing this, most of the engines must have been around the time they had the
model.
around Model U or something.
Oh, you can go up there. You,
They must have had two cables and a bar, right?
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Must have been a bar through here, like this, and then they had a cable on each side that so you could drop this.
my crazy brother and my cousin.
imagine how dangerous it is.
Y'all know that's pretty stupid. Laugh when they fall down and break their necks.
Lead in the face and stuff. I mean,
Well, let's go look at the steam engine down here. The old steamer.
they were having troubles with it.
Got the pulley in the back. Get a little closer down here.
This was a flywheel.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Alice Chalmers. Let me see.
Got the right color.
I can't believe they just left stuff up here. That's what made
Too costly to get it back down. Donnie, you ready for this? 1920s.
Yeah, I was figuring it's about like the engine looks like stuff Model U.
We're going to say 1920 on film.
He just did. I'm filming it.
Donnie, because of that.
Yeah.
Did you get that good?
So far, I've not figured out what type of brand this steam engine is.
Wait, say something down here. It says oil level.
That's not the brand.
Right there it says oil level.
Yeah, well, that's one thing you gotta have is your oil
Oh.
level.
Right here it says 2Y.
This is actually part of it. That's how thick that block's made of.
Hey, Tim, the T-Man, did you get a lovely view of this valley down here?
Yeah, I already did earlier. Okay, if you look, this goes right here.
Work on things, then they go down, and this one they just couldn't get.
Did you?
Feeling bad.
Tim on a 1920s dozer. Alice Chalmers. Twin City 4-cylinder engine.
Your beard's off. What's with you?
It's the Holy Cross Trail.
Not a problem there, Alan.
And right there where Alan stands, where Donnie's getting ready to climb. You can see why they call it the Vehicle Damage Likely Trail.
Okay, let's get over the...
Hey Don, you're about to get shackled. is what the trail looks like. And this would be the creek that runs right beside it. Mosquitoes. One of the things that's making this trail a little bit more difficult is the fact that we had some rain, which made this a little bit slicker. Wheelbase, as you will see with Alan's truck, and a better suspension system will make all the difference in the world on this. was commenting that he doesn't know whether or not he has the gears for this. Oh, I'm slipping down the side of the hill here. There he comes. Okay. This is a fine point to leave my truck behind. So I geared for it this year. That might be something I'll do next year. Ooh, what do we got?
say there's something gnarly coming up here. 3/4 of a mile, but we've yet to find it.
I'm like a steady cam.
Are you?
Yes.
We'll see how steady you are when we get these
You're not
rocks
gonna
up.
believe the perfection. Let me know when we hit rocks because I can't see anything.
And some rocks.
Thank you.
Be prepared. With your steady cam to work here.
It's really working well. It's impressive. It doesn't get any better than this. I don't even know where we're heading for, so it's kind of exciting to say the least. Well, those of you who have not gone four-wheeling in Deanna's vehicle, now you know what it's like. But this is truly accurate. Here we go. We're coming up on rocky stuff. Oops, very rocky. Wonder how this will look on television.
We got the two fools running beside us.
There's a Thomason. Does it show you what speed we travel? Thomas is outrunning us.
Timmy's resting. Timmy's had enough. We're gonna get a little off camera here in a minute. Make sure the camera fills with it. There we go. I think it's not too bad. That's good. Pretty much took that one. There we go. He's a fool, isn't he? Well, that looks wicked. Oh, that looks really wicked.
I don't know what we're talking about. You might hold up, I can't see. This is what he was talking about. I'm not sure it's going to come out looking very good on television. We may have arrived at the section everybody's been talking about.
Broken glass over there where somebody stopped the door.
Really rough stuff here. Here comes the rain. little bit tight. Nothing. The problem is we've just been sitting here waiting for it to quit raining. There he is at the absolute worst spot in the entire trail, the notorious part, and he's trying to do it after a rain. Like he said, he waited a year for this and it rained. You can hear the thunder. Actually doing this in the rain.
Big old chunk of quartz here.
Lockers. They're pretty good. I do that with my samurai too. Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
Ooh, that didn't sound too healthy. Surely he didn't meet his match on this. After all the other stuff he's done. I'm going to get him nice and wet watching this. It's raining up a storm. That's probably what his problem is. All that rock is so wet. Come on, Donnie, get over that. That looks like that's close to the body. Get an idea what he's into here.
Well, there's Tom going up the hill here. We got the Sammy out. It was stuck really good. I tell you, you get a locker, and when you get stuck, you really get stuck. It was quite a feat for us to get it out. We had stacked rocks and used jacks and pile rocks underneath the tires, and it was really something. Really, really something. And Tom is being his foolish self. Anyway, we're on our way down. We decided not to complete Holy Cross. We got to a point there, the rocks were covered with engine oil. It's obvious that people have been hitting, you know, tearing up their vehicles on it. They've been saying that the people have been winching themselves over it, so I don't feel too bad about not getting over it. A little disappointed we didn't get to see Holy Cross City. But it's getting so late, we got to get going. Tim has an knack of finding things out in the woods. This was along a highway, so we stopped to see if we could take a look at it. Alan said he thought it was an old Ford. Well, he's right. It is an old Ford. I don't dare open the hood. But I did look into one of the holes. It has a Ford flathead V8.
$28,044.
Timmy and I were looking at wheelbase versus wheelbase here on a old Willys and the Samurai, wheel width and so on. So I'm going to come around here. We're going to, the old Willys. Dad will appreciate this. But if you notice, the wheels are lined up right now, and they got almost identical wheelbase. Verbatim, almost exactly the same length. Dimensions are almost identical. So their National Harvester engine here.
It's either kerosene or gasoline.
And it's either a kerosene or gas engine.
1944D.
And you can look inside the engine there. You see the great little crank.
All times, guys. If we broke the maybe drinking their Coors up here.
It's appropriate. Appropriate.
Ingersoll Rand Company. Type 10. There's the boiler right there. How green that water is.
Let's get some rock down.
It's left of some of the old mining equipment. The cable that's running down. Another old building.
Didn't do very well. Wow! Sit out here for a minute and enjoy this.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
we're having some fun, Jerry. Damn it.
That's great suspension.
Trying to video the trees right now. And just please give us that. Just glad you got.
Right forward. Big right forward. These are the bristlecone pines, are distinguished from the similar limber pine by the white dots of resin on the needles and their bristle-tipped cone scales. It says here, clinging tenaciously to rigid tops and twisted by the winds, bristlecone pines are the oldest living trees on Earth. The oldest trees are 4,600 years old and are found in the White Mountains of California. This means that the pines were already 1,400 years old when the Egyptians were building the pyramids. The trees are on windy ridges are nearly, the trees on this windy ridge are nearly 1,000 years old. These gnarled patriarchs have endured strong winds, cold temperatures, drought, and poor soil. Take a walk through these survivors and watch with them over the vast South Park. And Tim, if you'd like to read it. Stumps are all that remain from many trees that were cut for mining timber in the late 1800s. These remarkable decay-resistant logs can still be found shoring up old mine shafts. There's one right there.
Believe it or not, that's a mama deer and two little ones, or possibly an elk and two calves.
Could be the piece of the peak.
It's rare that you see any deer this high up. We're over 13,000 feet up right now.
I couldn't figure out the other one was. I couldn't get to the doctors at the time.
Sounds like horses up here.
Yep, this is what sometimes mines ice themselves over because the water can't go anywhere, and this one's completely iced over. We're climbing to the top of Mount Bras right now.
According to this, we have to go all the way back down to the ground, but I don't believe it.
That's Mount Lincoln over there.
Think we got to go all the way back down?
I think that goes all the way back down, unless you reverse and go back.
Mine shaft.
I like this mug cigarettes. They're good for me.
What's the point of this interview? Are you just trying to humiliate me because my habit?
Get out of here!
You done?
Yep, we're gonna roll a rock down to see just how far it'll go.
Look at it! It's amazing!
Not a little bit, Cherry. Stop real quick.
Son of
Okay, we got it. We're over.
See that? Crash course, baby!
I can toss from here and see if it'll rain.
It's not a good roller after all. It's got to be round.
This one will be.
No, it's got to be real round.
No, this will work. Trust me.
This is what we do for vacation.
Okay, Don, you gotta get my biceps.
Hold on. All right. And he's.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's get on up there,
That's
Wade.
humiliating.
This thing just has to roll up to start because it wants to die up here.
$14,159 feet, I believe is what this one is. Mount Bras.
Feet, huh?
It's what they keep trying to tell us, over 14,000 feet. So explain to me, why don't you want to come out and look at the beautiful view?
Cold and windy.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it is.
You're chicken, aren't you?
Cold and windy.
Huh?
It's safe right here.
No.
I could use that shit now.
It's not dangerous out
What's
here.
Donald doing?
It's not cold. Acting the fool.
Right here. I would never do. You want to take Sherry out of there a minute? I've got to borrow my truck for a minute.
Smoke her out so we can get the tear gas.
Smoke around.
Put her in one of the
No
other
way.
vehicles.
It's
Put her
cold
in
out
one of the other
there.
vehicles a minute so she has to avoid
I
this
wouldn't do
damn
that.
sun.
Are these safe here?
Okay, get her out of there, Tommy. Get her out. Go. I gotta go.
Tommy on these
Get Tom. Close the door quick before she's in here.
No, I gotta go. Don't know you guys dicked around, damn it. I wanna go.
Good. It's good for you. It's good.
It's good for you. You guys worried about falling off this mountain? Look at the sound.
Tim. I can't believe you just shot my genitalia. Grandma's gonna watch this, man.
I was filming the Reese's Pieces.
All she needs, she doesn't need a scare like that.
I was filming the Reese's Pieces for a commercial or something.
Gonna make a little profit.
This is the inside of a samurai. And that's Sherry and Sherry's chicken. Let's look
Yeah.
inside Sherry's
Take your
ear.
stinking rocks. I
Hey,
don't,
Tim.
sugar rocks. I don't want them. You want some, Tim? I'm good for you. Huh? Hmm? Hmm? He's good. Good for you. It's good for feeding dogs too. It's good. Little brown dog food. It's good. Get it off.
No.
Pick your nose for him.
Is that upside down?
Yeah.
Hey, you're nuts. Yeah, we rolled it. We rolled it down Mount Brock.
This mountain we're getting ready to go on.
What's the name of it?
I don't know, was it Mount Lincoln?
Well, it's Franklin. And I guess Franklin and Lincoln, huh?
This one's Bros.
Oh, this is Bros, and that's Lincoln.
Yeah.
Awesomely awesome. Can't wait to bring my Jeep up here next year.
It won't make it because it's Jeep. It needs to be Chevy. You just don't realize that. I'm trying to convert y'all. I was trying to get inside Sherry's ear, but it didn't work. We were trying to find our way down the mountain. Oh, hey, look, we found a house here. Jan and I are thinking about buying this house. We decided that it would be the thing to do. Seems to be a nice home with a drive-in garage, great view. It's got a little garage here, although I might have to get a Fiat or maybe a Miata or something. It's about the only thing that's going to fit in there. Yeah,
Nice bathroom over here.
Tim has been quite scared, and now he's really having a problem here with having the scared out of him. And Tim, excuse me, we're going to take our viewers into
Please
the.
screen. Alright, please screen.
There's all kinds of little things in here to view, and it's inside our new little home. Very bright inside. Appears that it may need a roof, but that's okay. We're not too concerned about that. Nothing that a little tar paper won't handle. It's the hasp to lock the door, but unfortunately the door is missing. We'll have to get one of those. Furnace used to sit right there, but it blew up. We'll have to get one of those. Again, new roof. No, not a problem though. A little tar paper, a little excavating around the garage, and a little repair work there because we got a broken ceiling joist there. No problem, we can fix that. It's
Yeah, a couple 30 caliber holes.
view off our back door. Not bad.
Chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Give me one reason to stay here, and not turn right back around. Give me
this is where they store snow for the winter, and they're about out. These mine shafts are always full of snow and icebergs and so on. I mean, this one right here would definitely, you would not want to try to survive in here. That looks like a refrigerator or a freezer in here.
You can see in there? That's neat.